welcome to Wittenberg Radio TV. My name is Chloe Friesen.
And I'm Daniel McIntyre-Ridd.
We're just very happy to be here.
Very happy to be here for the brief time we might be able to be here.
We'll be here as long as we can.
Exactly.
So Wittenberg Radio TV, you may have heard of Wittenberg Radio, which is our student council podcast that Dan and I also host. But you know what? We looked at our faces and we're like, man, these should be on camera.
We don't have faces for radio. We have faces for TV.
So Wittenberg Radio TV will be a little live stream program, just all about what's going on here at CMU.
Yeah, hopefully a little weekly program. Hopefully we can get some guests in pretty frequently. If you have any ideas for CMU-related guests, yeah, let us know. Be interesting to bring in some interesting
talk to people.
Yeah, besides me, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah, great. Cool. It's already started. Anyways, I guess before we hop into it, you want to do a little bit of a shout out, a little bit of no, I can't say sponsor because they're not exactly paying us, but
we sure do like them.
Yeah, we love them.
We love them.
Yeah.
We would love to talk about our friends at Common Word today. So, Common Word, they are gearing up for a new to get some new CMU apparel in time for Christmas. So if you want to rep that CMU, you're going to check out Common Word, but they also want student input regarding styles and colors. So you can look out in your student email inboxes for a survey all about that. As well, they've got some really cool masks that you can get right now. Daniel is modeling one today.
I am. He's
modeling the Blazers Athletics mask. So you can get that style, one with a larger logo, or the classic black CMU mask. Very classy, very cute, very affordable. So definitely check out Common Word for your masks. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, Common Word has so much more than just books. They've also got lots of food.
Lots of food.
Yeah, I didn't actually realize that you can actually load your student card with money to go and use it as basically a credit card for Common Word. Anyways, speaking of these beautiful masks, these beautiful Blazers masks. Chloe and I were at this cool hip event called CMU 500 this past Friday. And there were lots of these on display. CMU 500, it was a little event where we as a CMU community, we tried to log 500 total kilometers of movement, walking, running, and biking. The turnout was fantastic. Chloe and I were there to run, but we also documented a little bit of it. And there's a great video if you guys want. Take a look. So, Dylan, you're the first runner back. Can I get some immediate emotions, some feelings coming in? I mean, it's not a race, but he did come in first.
It was a cold run out there today. That's definitely some wind. The snow is a surprise, so it made things a little bit more slippery than I had expected, but it was a good run.
Yeah. Do you know what your time was?
20 minutes and 30 seconds.
That's not bad for 5K.
Yeah, it's decent. It wasn't a race, so.
Right. Also, it's not a race, so remember that. Yeah, we're here with Andrew Hutton, who just ran, you didn't run it, but you biked an 18K. You want to tell us about how that felt?
It was a really good 18K. It was kind of brisk this afternoon, but it was really good. It was good to be out with the CMU community. And
was there any danger?
Yeah, some spots there was some little slippery patches, but other than that, it was pretty dry, like a normal route.
Do you usually bike to school?
I always bike to school.
That's a good CMUer. That's a good CMUer.
Hello, Chloe Friesen here at the CMU 500 with the best relay team that will be competing today. Obviously, it's women's volleyball, of course. And so these are my pals. They play volleyball. I play volleyball. It's great. Vanessa, you looking forward to your race today?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's good to hear. Brooklyn, Brooklyn is a first year here at CMU. So how's the year going?
It's good. Good, nice change. Get to come to university, change from high school, so yeah.
Is this the best part of the year?
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh, love to hear that. All right, and this is Lauren, who has already ran 5 kilometers today, but is going to be running a little bit more. Lauren, where do you get that inner stamina?
Oh, I just love to stay active, be with the friends. It'll be a good time.
Thank you very much. And why am I doing this? Because I'm a good friend who was asked, and I'm going to run very slowly, but I'm going to have a great time doing it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Daniel McIntyre-Ridd, and I'm out here with Wittenberg Radio TV doing the CMU 500, doing a little 3K run in a 4-person relay. And Chloe's running it too, but she's going last in her leg, so we're not actually racing. But I'd just like you to know the most important thing here is that if we were racing together, I would win. Okay? Just so we're clear here. Let's see how this goes. Thank you for joining Wittenberg Radio TV at CMU 500. Looks like everybody's finishing up their runs, and it looks like we hit the goal. Yay! Chloe's out still running though, because hard work doesn't stop. But yeah, thanks for coming along. See you soon. So while I might be the faster runner here, Chloe is the superior goose journalist. Her interview with the geese last year at CMU went CMU viral. So a couple of weeks ago, we actually went out and Chloe taught me a few tricks of the trade for goose journalism. And we had our good friend Matt Paget come along and film us doing that. And yeah, I'd like you to see that one too.
Guess who's back? It's Chloe, and it's the geese. But this time, featuring Daniel.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I don't like geese.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I also don't like geese. And so we had that conversation last year, but it's looking like they didn't listen to a lot of my suggestions. So we're gonna go back in, and then we're gonna make some more suggestions to my good feathered enemies. Dan, are you excited?
I'm just here as the enforcer.
I don't know what that means. Okay, let's go. You need to approach them. You need to approach them slowly and at their level. So the lower you get, you'll know from last time, the lower. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. Hi, it's me, it's Chloe back again. So first question, we discussed last year. You're pooping on the sidewalks. I'm not a fan of it. I told you to stop, you didn't stop. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why you rejected that idea? He just literally pooped in my face. That's an answer. Oh my gosh. CMU had the day of movement, or we're having the day of movement. Have you ever thought of just moving off of campus? I'm so close. Why you gotta be like that? Oh yeah, let's pass it off to Dan. Get it, Dan. Obviously, as we all know, I am the expert in geese journalism, and you're new to this. So what I think we should practice is our geese calls, because a way to gain the geese's trust is to sound like them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
How about you give me a little showcase?
Okay, ready? Honk! That's pretty good.
There's people.
Yeah. If you want to be a serious geese journalist, you just have to have no shame.
Can I wait till she goes?
No. Dan, do the geese call. Honk! Not as good as me, but not bad.
I don't like the looks that I got. I feel dirty.
This is gonna help Dan get a girlfriend.
Stop running, please. Sorry, low, right? Low? She's trying to herd them back towards me. Maybe if we just stay here. Chloe, if I just stay here, can you just herd them towards me? Maybe they'll come and say hi. Yeah, they have wings. They can do that.
We're just out here getting information, getting the truth out of these geese. And the truth is, they're the world's most annoying creatures.
Okay, well that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh. Really, mosquitoes? Horseflies?
No,
the dangly spiderweb silk things that are on the sidewalks.
I've told them to leave multiple times. They haven't listened. They're pooping on all of my sidewalks. I'm getting poop on the blundies, and you know, as a CMU student, that's not what you want.
I'm coming out with a solo EP, and it's going to be titled Poop on the Blundies.
Matthew, come here. Look at this. Evidence. Look at that.
What are you doing here?
It's goose poop, my folks.
We're outside.
Follow me, Matt. Excuse me. I just have a few questions for you. The main one is, why are you so annoying? And where are you going? And that concludes this year's interview with the Geese. I'm Chloe Friesen. That's Daniel McIntyre-Red. And you're watching WRTV.
You walked away for a second and all the geese were gone. How did you...
There's one takeaway that I took from this is that I really carry this team. You just scared the geese away. That was
Other than the insulting me part, I think you did very well for your first go at Geese Journalism.
Insulting me part, you were the one that, roasted me in front of people.
You know what? It's with Geese Journalism, you just gotta be ready for whatever flies at you. Usually it's a goose.
I still don't have a girlfriend. So it's not a call for one.
Once again, we would like to thank our friend Matt Paget for providing the camera work there.
Yeah. Well, happening this week, it's almost Halloween.
It's almost Halloween, and we have had the spookiest of weeks because it was Spooky Week.
At CMU.
Here at CMU.
Yeah.
Now, this was a student council planned week, and it was quite wonderful. There was a spooky snack.
Mm-hmm.
I had candy delivered to my morning class by Charlie Peranto in costume. It was fantastic.
What was Charlie dressed as?
Oh, what was he dressed as? No, Craig was the gorilla. I honestly can't remember. A lot of good costumes today.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, professor dressing up as a gorilla.
What else was there? There was a spooky dance class. They taught a dance to Thriller. Incredible. And I believe, a pumpkin carving contest.
A classic.
So I saw the greatest way to reuse a carved pumpkin. Someone came into my class and reused their pumpkin as a mask.
How?
They cut a hole in the bottom and they popped it on their head. Wore it for the entire class.
Like one of these masks, or like
no,
a
they had one of those masks under the pumpkin.
Good. Because I was gonna say I don't think using a pumpkin as a cloth mask is actually
not suggested.
Not COVID friendly.
But extraordinary use of a carved pumpkin.
Very smart.
And I believe this evening, it's the Gargan game in North Campus, which seems pretty spooky. If you want to know more about that, I believe on the CMU Student Council Instagram account, they have more info on how to play that game.
Yeah. I mean, sounds like a lot of fun.
Sounds like a
lot of movement north side, correct? Yes.
A lot of spook.
Yes. So, we'd like to try a little segment called, small wit. Something about wit. Something about us being
quick wit,
dumb, quick or something. I don't know. Anyways, it's like a mini segment of the Wittenberg door. So the premise behind Wittenberg Radio is that there is a Wittenberg door on campus that you can post kind of any what can pass as a thesis, and then we get to talk about that kind of thing.
A little bit of a conversation starter, something you want to get around campus.
A conversation starter. So we decided for this segment called Quick Wit, Small Wit, something about wit, we want to do a little quick conversation starter and then talk about it. So we both prepared a statement, basically. We're going to talk about it.
And we don't know what each other's statements are.
No, and this could get spicy.
Yeah. I don't know. Mine's not super spicy. Mine's just like a hardcore truth.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to start with yours then?
Okay, here we go.
Mine might be spicy.
So, something that I would like to discuss and that I think about a lot is here on campus, we have access to free counseling services. That is a wonderful thing. But something I've realized, and when discussing this, oftentimes people believe that you have to have a mental illness to access counseling. And so my conversation starter is this: you don't need to have a diagnosed mental illness to go to counseling.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I've been to counseling.
I've been to counseling.
I mean, currently have a diagnosed mental illness. Yeah.
Yes, but it is a wonderful campus resource that I think should be accessed more.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
well, especially in today's time, right?
For sure. We can all use a little bit more conversation, a little bit more help processing what's going on around us in our heads, and yeah.
Yeah. So then, do you use the counselors on campus?
You know what? I came into CMU already with a really good counseling connection, so I did not. But on our first day of student council training, we actually got to meet all of the counselors and have a little Q&A, and they are such wonderful people who are so prepared to chat with you. So I definitely recommend that.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my quick wit.
Nice. My quick wit. Well.
Oh no.
So one of the reasons that Chloe and I, how we met, we were in a class that was talking about education. No, it's not. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So this year, because of COVID-19, we're still in school in person, which is CMU's done a whole bunch of really, really great things to ensure the safety of everybody, all the students, all the faculty. And one of the ways that we went about this was a bunch of classes actually held their sessions, their classes outdoors, and I was lucky enough to be in one. Were you able to be in one?
I was in a few classes that on nice days we would go outside. They weren't like set to be outside, but if the opportunity was there, we would take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, I had a class that was, we try to meet in the courtyard every single week, and even as much as up until earlier this week, this Tuesday, we were out on the farm and it was snowing, and it was like, it was wild. But anyways, I don't know if it's so much a statement or a question, is when we come back to normal school, can we incorporate this? Because I think it was great. I think it was, I don't know, I thought it was super great to be outside and learning instead of stuffed up in a, CO6 is probably my least favorite classroom. It's just old tiles and a stench.
Quick roast of CO6, I like it.
Man. But yeah, what would a outdoor learning, land-based learning look like at CMU?
Here's something I find interesting about that, and something that I found that really worked. At CMU, you have a lot of class discussions about a reading. You come to class and you're like, okay, let's talk about it. And I had a class where our task was to talk about the reading, but we were paired up and we all went for a walk. And just the ability to walk beside a person, not necessarily face to face, but to be moving, that conversation flowed very easily. And I found we had a lot of great discussions about what we were learning. And sometimes people don't feel super comfortable in a large classroom to like start a conversation like that. So I definitely think that's something we should utilize more.
Yeah, changing settings.
Yeah, changing that setting.
Yeah. I mean, I think that there's a lot of really great opportunities for not only just learning normal classes, but in outdoor settings, but I think there's a lot of opportunity for like science or biology classes to incorporate.
I think that's something that CMU actually does pretty well already.
There is a lot of that already, but I feel like, there's a lot more opportunity for that.
That's true. We are nestled right up to that forest.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a good quick wit.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it wasn't as spicy as you thought it was maybe going to be, was it?
Well, when you were talking about how we first met, so Dan and I first met by having just like the most lively debate. I thought we weren't going to be friends, but you know what? We got there.
Yeah. I mean, it was all about education, because we have differing opinions.
Maybe we'll get to that in a podcast.
Yeah. Check out our podcast. Check out Wittenberg Radio.
Wittenberg Radio on Spotify.
On Spotify, also on Instagram.
And WittenbergRadio.com.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it for us.
I think that's it for us. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
And until next time, you'll see us in some way or form.
Yeah, hopefully we're here again this time next week. But if not, we'll find a great way to make this work. It'll work. We'll make something work.
In conclusion, it'll work. See you.
Bye-bye.